girl Kirsten. I go by Kirsten C though. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna do a little mini background real quick. I'm from Houston, Texas. Okay, don't get it twisted. That was lame, but we just gone. It's my first video solo, so you know, without the boo thing, I'm just here, you know, doing my thing, you know. So, but he is supporting me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who supported me. Like, literally, thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best. Y'all don't understand how motivated y'all keep me. But I do want to say I am sick. I can't get over this mucus cough, whatever it is. So anyway, welcome to the life of a nurse today, to bring you the video that you guys been waiting on, the question and answer nursing edition. So it's a simple video. I had you guys ask me questions on Instagram, and now I'm here to answer them. You ready? Are you ready? So I am recording on my phone, so I will be taking the questions from my watch. So sorry if I keep looking down, I have to look at the question. Okay, so the first question, I'll post them somewhere on the video so you guys can read them as well. But the first question was from TM Willis. She asked, what's your sleep schedule like as a nursing student? Honestly, it fluctuates. It just depends on what type of week it is. If I have to work a lot, or if I have an exam, or if I need to study. So if it's an exam week, I literally get like not that much sleep. Like, I don't know. It just depends on when I go to sleep. Usually if it's an exam week, I stay up and I study till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and I have to be to class at 8 a.m. So it's like not that much sleep. But if it's a regular week, and it's just a lecture week, no test that week, I get a good amount of sleep. Like, I like sleep, so I'm not gonna miss out on my sleep. So it just depends. Everybody's different. And okay, so the next question was from hey_Ken, and she asked me type of nurse you want to be and why. The type of nurse I want to be is a pediatric nurse. What that means is basically working with children, kids that's under 18. I want to be a peds nurse because I love kids. Like, I literally want to have a lot of my own. So I love children. Children bond with me. I bond with children. I have like a special connection with kids. So I feel like that's why peds would be best for me. But I still haven't did my peds rotation clinical. So I'm still not sure if, you know, it's a definite yet. But that is the type of nurse that I came into this program thinking I was going to be. And I want to leave that same way. I want to be a peds nurse. So hopefully turns out that way. Okay, so the next question is from hey_Ken again. She asked how you prepare for entry exams and how you study for classes and tests. So the entry exams, it's two different types in Texas. I know for nursing schools, you can either take the HESI or the TEAS. I took both because I was applying to different schools, so different schools require different things. So how I studied for them was basically get the books, the prep books. I'll post the links to them below so you guys know which ones I'm talking about. But basically, you go to the library and they'll basically tell you what books you need. There's online practice questions free. I'll post some links below as well. I use practice questions. I did the questions in the book. I read the books. I did all that to help me prepare. Honestly, for me, the entry exams were not that hard. I took it 3 times. I took the TEAS once and the HESI twice. And I made a B or above on all 3 each time. So it's like, you just have to put the work in and you will receive the proper grade. It's not hard at all. Now, how I study for class and test? It just depends on that class. Like, for instance, I took Med-Surg 1 and pharmacy. How I would study for pharmacy was way different from how I studied for Med-Surg. Literally, pharmacy was like memorization, flashcard, flashcard, flashcard. Med-Surg was like you had to read it, the book, over and over again for it to stick and you to understand it, because it's so much information. So it just depends on the class. I'm usually a typer, so I like to type my notes up, print them out, highlight, write on them. I do that type of thing. If you guys want a video on how I do my notes and extract from the book, just leave a comment below and I will do that video as well. Next question is from my best friend, Jumi_A. She asked, how do you balance work and nursing school? At first, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. I thought I could do it, but then I really struggled with it. I had to find a way to leave study time in because I wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking like, okay, I can work as soon as I get out of class. No, not gonna work. So it took a while to get the rhythm going, but eventually I partnered up with my manager. Luckily, he's really cool. So I partnered up with him, gave him my schedule. He said, hey, look, I'll do this. I'll cut you some hours and see if you can, work off this. And it works. It is a struggle, not making as much money as you want to, but at least I'm making enough to pay bills and like push my way through school. Like that's all that I need. I don't need this luxury life right now because it's gonna come later. So I just have to take a sacrifice and not work as much. So it's working out right now. Okay, she asked another question. She said, what part does God play in this journey you're embarking on? Literally, I can't even describe the tribulations I have went through with nursing school. But I have literally been uplifted, motivated, and I got through it all. So I'm just happy. And I feel like he plays a big part. Spiritually, I am connected. A also asked, it's impossible to have a social life while in nursing school. 100% true or exaggeration? It's 50-50. It just depends on what you're willing to do. If you're willing to sacrifice studying to go out with your friends, or if you're willing to sacrifice going out with your friends for studying. It just depends on what kind of person you are. I see people in my class, they have a social life and they're still making A's. Me, I cannot. I literally have to focus on nursing school, and luckily my friends, they understand me. They get where I'm coming from. They know that this isn't gonna be forever. This is just for me and my career right now. So luckily, social life for me isn't that bad. I don't really have that many friends anyway. So I'm good on that. Let's see. She also asked, she asked a lot of questions, but I'm gonna just take this one. She asked, which classes in nursing school have been the most hardest or most tedious? Med-surg, all the way. But I will say foundations took me for a toll. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. That was my first class in nursing school, and I literally was like, is this real? Like, is this workload real? But no, the most tedious, the most hardest is med-surg. I literally had to put everything I had into that class to get a B. So, and then I'm moving on to med-surg too, so we'll see how that goes. I'll keep going. So next question is from my friend Tolu. Shout out to him, new graduate this year. Shout out to him. He asks, what is the wildest, most extreme experience you've had thus far? The wildest? That's a good question. I'll talk about clinical. I had a patient. He had a fecal impaction, which means like basically he's constipated, like everything's stuck inside. So he had to have medication that helped him move his bowel out. And all day, literally, I think I changed the diaper, not exaggerating, like 20 times. 20 times while I was there. We're only there for like 10 hours. So that's two diaper changes an hour. I was literally like and I could not believe it. I could not believe that this much was coming out. Like, where is it coming from? Someone explain. I was so confused, and that was the most craziest, like, mind-blowing thing that ever happened to me. And that was in my second clinical rotation in med-surg. So it was just like, okay. He also asked, what type of classmates do you have? Stuck-up ones, annoying ones, smart ones, dumb ones, cheating ones, teachers' pets, etc. I have literally every one of those he named. In my class, there's literally every single kind of person. Like, everybody has a different personality. Everyone knows how everybody is going to act by now because we've been together for like a year now. So we know each other, and it's like crazy because we have teachers' pets. We have people who cheat. We have people who just ask dumb questions, and we're just like, we knew you were going to do that. We knew, because that's just who they are. But it makes the class fun, interesting, and I wouldn't trade my classmates. They're funny. Favorite teacher in nursing school and why? My favorite teacher has to be my foundations teacher. I won't say her name because I don't want to get in trouble. But she is amazing. A lot of people in my class don't like her. They say she's just unorganized, but I like her, and I had her for my first clinical, and she was so nice, so helpful, and she literally set you up for what is coming. Like, she literally told you, like, hey, this is what you're getting into. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, so be prepared. And she really prepared me, so that's my favorite teacher. Still talk to her to this day, and I plan on still communicating with her for a while. Have you ever skipped class? Have you ever farted in class? I don't fart. I don't know what that is. But skipping class, I've definitely skipped class. Maybe once or twice. But it's kind of impossible now where I am in nursing school to skip. It's like you skip, you miss so much information. But at first, like the little first semester, I did skip a couple classes. But nothing major. Like, I just skipped because I was tired. Like, I needed my rest. So I didn't skip because I didn't want to go. I just skipped because I'm literally going to be sleeping in class, and it's no point of going. So that's that. So that's it from Tolu. Let's see the next person. Linda_Bonita. She asks, what do you think the hardest part of being a nursing student is? The hardest part is the sacrifice you have to make. Social life. I am in a relationship, so it's very hard to balance work, my relationship, my friends, school. It's so hard, and I have to sacrifice all of that and focus on nursing school. And you gotta really be passionate about nursing to do that, because it takes a lot of strength. If you're like me, if you're so used to going out with your friends anytime you like, working however long you like, being with your boyfriend however long you like, and then all of a sudden you gotta cut all that out, it's hard. That's the hardest part. I am J Galore asked, what made you want to pursue a career in nursing? Do you face any challenges along the way? I think he just had a little typos. It's okay, Josh, I got you. What made you want to pursue a career in nursing? Did you face any challenges along the way? Oh yes, I got declined the first time I applied for nursing school at my university. So yeah, I faced some challenges. I really thought, maybe it's not for me, it's too competitive, I can't do it. And then I had a lot of motivation behind me. I had a support team, and they told me, do it, try again. Like, that's not the only school that offers nursing. Try it again. Try to go for your RN first. Don't try to do your BSN. There's other options. So for me, the biggest challenge was accepting failure and then receiving blessing. So that was my challenge. What made me want to pursue a career in nursing? My little brother, he plays a big part in why I want to be a nurse, because he does have like a disability and a syndrome. And growing up, I didn't really understand why he was so different from me and the rest of my siblings. But now seeing like his care and being in the hospital setting a lot made me realize that I do like the nursing environment. I do want to try to do that and be a part of changing children's lives. So that's why I chose a nursing career. Okay, last but not least, my wonderful boyfriend asked me some questions as well, so I'm gonna share those with you guys. He asks, what keeps you motivated and focused when you feel like giving up? My end goal keeps me focused and motivated. I know the kind of lifestyle I want to live. I know the kind of people that I want to help and the kind of changes that I want to make. So that keeps me motivated. I think about it all the time, like, hey, people do this. They make it to nursing school all the time. I have friends that are nurses already that I went to high school with. So it's like, you can do this. Like, it's doable. So that mindset keeps me focused, keeps me going. Also, my support team, my family, my friends, my boyfriend, they all support me. They literally tell me every day, so proud of you, keep going. That keeps me motivated. I eat that up. Like, I take it in and I'm like, I gotta do it for them. Like, so that's what makes me keep going and not try to give up and feel down all the time. Like, nursing school is hard. It's hard. It's no way around it. But to keep them in mind and to keep my end goal in mind keeps me focused, keeps me, you know, ready for the next step. Like, that's all. He also asked, how do you manage to be a full-time student and in a relationship? I knew he was gonna ask this question. Sacrifice again. I know that I'm in a relationship and I can't just neglect it, but I also have an understanding partner. He knows my goal. He knows what I'm trying to do. So he's not gonna, you know, shame me or look down on me because I'm not spending as much time with him as I want. Like, he knows what it is and we understand each other. Communication is big. It's the foundation of everything. So we communicate, we talk, try to talk every day as much as we can. And I still get my studying in. We FaceTime while I'm studying. It's like things you can do to keep everything in balance. It's not impossible. So that's how I do it. You know, I just go with the flow. I mean, if it's not a test that week, we can hang. We can, you know, do a little something. But if it's a test that week, we're going to have to FaceTime it up. We're going to have to, I mean, I don't know, figure out something. But yeah, that was all the questions, guys. I really appreciate all the support, all the questions that were asked, all the people that are promoting me and doing everything you can to help me succeed. Thank you so much. Shout out to my friends, my boyfriend, my family. Y'all are the best support team I could ask for. And I will be bringing y'all more videos. Leave a comment below. Do not be scared. I am open to anything. Y'all want to know how to study for nursing school, the nursing school process, anything you want to know, ask. Like, I'm here to do this and I'm ready and I'm thankful. That's all I can say. So I'll be back.